Hello. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so I actually have some bead stuff set up. Now, here, I will pull the camera out a little bit. This was just an insert in the mail. I forget how often I get it, but I ended up getting this on the mail sometime last week, and quite honestly, I'm getting a little bored of making these, which would be these. Not really bored, just I felt like doing something different for now. So I said, you know what? It's a small piece of paper. There's only 6 sheets. As you can see, I still have the staples in. I will take those out when I get closer to that side. And I've already done a few. So here's what they're going to look like. I cut these ones at half, here. These ones are at ½ inch, and just for a reference, even though these are the same, I'm doing these the same style, they are not the same size as the beads I was doing earlier, as you can tell. They just, I forgot how many I used with these. I could look further back in videos, but anyway, so these ones are a little bit smaller. I kind of like the coloring on these. Kind of got a little blue in them. Kind of like that. But I've always liked these beads. I thought these beads are, this is like, to me, this is what a paper bead is supposed to look like, because you can tell it's made from paper, you know, and for me, like I said, that's the whole purpose of why I do paper beads. I love the idea of turning something like, here, I'm just going to put those back. Like something like this that you just get in the mail, you look at, and then you just toss in the recycling. You know, I love the idea that I can take this item and then make something out of it and make it into something. Eventually I will make something into all these. I don't know how to make jewelry or anything. Like if I do make any jewelry, it's stringing them on a string and tying the string off. That's about as good as I get for jewelry. Eventually I will get into, like, because I've been watching videos on how to make jewelry with like wire cutters and things. But here, let me show you what I have. Here are my pliers. Sorry about the movement. These are my pliers. My husband's, here, my husband's Leatherman. These is what all I got for my pliers. This one's supposed to be, but it doesn't say it anymore. It's so worn out. There it does, says right there. But yep, they're not sharp. They're not pointy. I got wire cutters on the inside there. You know, when I was, I had bought that jewelry stuff, and I took them apart, I did realize that somebody actually made those. Those were actually handmade, you know, all those necklaces. And oh, I don't have them over here anymore. I have the glass jar. I used to have it over here by my bead stuff, but I don't. I moved it. But anyway, so this is my, if I were to do any jewelry working, this is what I would be using. It's, I would like if I had, here, I'll just use this one because this one has, it's snap. I don't like this one as much as this one. This one I have to really push on this to, damn it, that hurts. I'm such a wimp. Anyway, I don't like this one as much if I'm using any of the tools inside there because it locks them in place. This one, it doesn't lock them in place. But the only thing is, I wish this was a smaller smaller tip up there. So like maybe if I get serious into making jewelry with any of my beads. But you know, I don't make paper beads to make paper beads not look like paper beads. You know, there are a lot of people that make paper beads and they like to do those Pandora style beads, and you know, it's like, I'm not trying to replicate fine jewelry. That's not the purpose of why I do them. I do them because they're a good hobby for me, and they keep me sober off of, you know, alcohol, and they keep me away from all the negative things that I could be doing in my life, because I have a lot of family members that are into negative things. You know, I could go the route of my dad and become a hunter. You know, I always thought that would be neat. But I have a daughter who's very, think Lisa Simpson, only with deer. Um, you know, like, she doesn't like deer meat, and she thinks that Bambis are meant to be looked at and pretty. And I'm like, when I see Bambi, I think food. I think steak. I think hamburger meat. Anyway, so I don't know why this video turned into talking about, I guess because that would be my dad's hobby, you know. Like right now, he is bear baiting. So, yeah, it's always something. It's never, you know, he's never not doing anything on the weekends, and that's what he wants to do. So those are his hobbies. That's, you know, it took me a long time, and like my meeting yesterday was, you know what, I'll make that a video on its own, if I remember. But anyway, so this is my hobby. I do the rolling of the paper beads, and you know, my own family asks me, what are you going to do with all those beads? Mom, why do you make all these beads if you're not going to do anything? You know, it's us that's going to have to take care of them when you die, you know, pass along. And it's like, oh my God. But yeah, they have a point. Maybe I shouldn't, you know. And people ask me, are you going to make paper, you know, make anything with your paper beads? Eventually. Like I said, these are my tools that I work with. These are like literally my only pliers. So, and I hate this, like I said, I don't like this one because these lock features of the Leatherman, they hurt my hand, and then I'm always questioning, is it going to break my nail? Whatever. But anyway, I'm going to roll these, and I will show you maybe what they look like all rolled. But oh wait, I already did. Haha. So here's what they're going to look like rolled. But anyway, I'm going to do that for a little bit. And yes, hope you have a good rest of your morning.